For everyone right now, all of the intersections that still don't have power out
It
there.
is hard to drive out there, and so many drivers endangering others, just ignoring the four-way stop and blowing right through those intersections. Terrell Fornay live in Southwest Miami-Dade now with more on this. Terrell?
And Lori, this is happening right in front of our eyes. This is one of those intersections still without power. Coral Way and Southwest 87th Avenue here in the Westchester section of Southwest Miami-Dade. You see those Miami-Dade police officers? Well, they've been here directing the traffic, and it's been a very organized process, but they will continue to do this here because this is one of the more busier intersections in the county. But let's take a look at this video because there are plenty of other intersections across town that still do not have power. We know that 60% of the intersections, according to Miami-Dade Mayor Carlos Jimenez, are up and running. They have power restored, so that means about 40% of the intersections still have to get that power together. We did witness a crash that happened here about a block west of where we are on 88th Avenue. There was a Cadillac that collided with an SUV. And apparently one of those drivers did not come to a complete stop because there was no power at that intersection. The traffic lights were out. They actually had to pull over to the side. Police were called, and one of those drivers was cited. So this is something that's been going on all throughout the past week as we continue to get to that point of full restoration of electricity. Let's hear from those drivers. We spoke with both of them today.
There's no light. So when I kept going, I didn't see him, and he was right in front of me. I hit him on the left quarter panel.
Okay.
Right here in the back.
Okay. So you made a full stop?
Of course, because I stopped because of those cars coming this way wouldn't have let me come across.
Yeah. Apparently, he didn't see me. He accelerated to get across, and that's how he hit me on the back.
Did you come to a complete stop at this intersection?
I actually slowed down before I got to the intersection, and I could have been, almost stopped. But I don't remember.
Don't remember is his words, and as a result of his explanation to police, that was the driver who was cited for, again, not coming to a complete stop at this intersection. Police officers urging the public that if you encounter these intersections without power, always treat them as a four-way stop. We've seen people disobeying that rule all day today, and if you do cause an accident, you will be held liable. We also know that some of these accidents are putting people in the hospital. Another reason why these emergency rooms across South Florida are very, very full. So you don't want to be involved in an accident like that. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Calvin and Lori.
And Terrell, what I'm finding at some of these intersections are you have police officers who are actually on scene, but they're not actually pulling over people for blowing through these intersections where they don't have traffic lights, correct? Have you seen the opposite?
Yeah, it's pretty much what you've been seeing as well. Some of these police officers, their job right now is just to have their eyes and ears on the road. It's a very dangerous operation for these officers themselves, so they can't really take their eyes off of the direction of traffic because they're putting themselves in a sense in harm's way. So these officers, for the most part, they don't go after these drivers who blow through these intersections. Obviously the cars that you see are being given a pass, they're being allowed through. So this is the only indication that we are seeing where it is okay to continue through the intersection, but for the most part it is a self-policing item here. Police officers really say that if you do come to these intersections, you want to do the right thing because as soon as you are involved in an accident, it's going to be your fault if you don't come to that complete stop.
Do the right thing. Okay, we're gonna lean on that one for just a minute. Terrell, thanks a lot for that.